Good morning, everyone. We are the Group 7, and today we're talking about the topics that were assigned to us, and these are nanotechnology, DNA, gene therapy, and stem cell. Let's start. Members Ashley Laika Kirantin, Carla Pitogo, Bibi Joy Pineda, Micah Elaine Recla, Joseph Pelep Reyes, also me. Uh, Everyone, I am Jupito Kyle H. Plaza. My report is about nanotechnology. My objectives are nanotechnology, understand the purpose of nanotechnology, determine its use for environment and solve major problems, to know the harm and negative effects of nanotechnology. Objectives of gene therapy. The students are expected to know more about gene therapy and its different techniques. Identify the different types of gene therapy and why is this optional for treatment of humans. Objectives of stem cell. At the end of this lesson, you will know the following. You will know what is stem cell, the two types of stem cell, the role of embryonic stem cell, the types of role of adult stem cell. You will able to answer why are stem cell different from other cell in three ways. What are the challenges researchers who study stem cell? Lastly, you will also be able to answer what can stem cell be used for. Listen objectives of stem cell therapy. At the end of this lesson, you will able to know the following. What is stem cell therapy? Where do stem cell came from? And how stem cell administered? Know the two types of stem cell transplant, the types of allogenic transplantation, fun facts of stem cell therapy, who is Dr. Lawyer Samuel Bernal, and lastly, you will see how typical stem cell procedure look like. Lesson objectives of DNA. To know the definition of DNA, to know the importance of DNA, to know the importance of studying DNA genetics. What is nanotechnology? The branch of this of technology that deals with dimensions and tolerance of less than 100 nanometers, especially the manipulation of individual atoms and molecules. I do I do mean tiny. The nanoscales is 1,000 times smaller than microscopic level and billion times smaller than the typical world of meters that we use for measuring things in nano literally means 1 billion. If you took a human hair, for instance, it would measure approximately 1,000 nanometers wide. That's the short scales we're dealing with nano level. Is understand the control of matter at the nanoscale where unique phenomena able novel application is a field of research innovation concerned with building things, generating materials and device on scales of atom and molecules. Mo mo ni ang naa sa areas of gamitan og nanotechnology, energy storage, defense and security, metallurgy and materials, electronics, optical engineering and communication, biomedical and drug delivery, agriculture and food, cosmetics and paints, biotechnology and textile. Mga example of nano-scale biomolecules and nanostructures mo ni siya tennis ball niya explain kaning kuan tennis ball na kaning kuan ko. What can do nanotechnology do? Nanotechnology is hailed as having potential increase of efficiency of energy consumption, help clean the environment, and solve major health problems. It is said to be able to massively increase manufacturing production at significant reduced cost. For example, environment air purification with ions, wastewater purification with nanobubbles, or nanofiltration system for heavy metals from environmentally friendly application. What products are made from nanotechnology? Sunscreen 1. Nanoparticles have been added to sunscreen for years to make them more effective. Two particle types of nanoparticles commonly added to sunscreen are titanium dioxide and zinc cyanide. These tiny particles are not only highly effective at blocking UV radiation, they also feel lighter on the skin, which is why modern sunscreens are now near as thick and gloppy as the sunscreens we were started in as kids. Loteng. When used in textile, nanoparticles of silica can help to create fabrics and repel water and other liquids. Silica can be added to fabrics either by being incorporated into the fabric's web or sprayed onto surface on fabric to create a waterproof or stain-proof coating. So if you ever notice how liquid forms little beds on waterproof clothing, beds that simply roll off the fabric rather than being absorbed by thanks to nanotechnology. Furniture. In the same way that clothing can be made waterproof and stain-proof through nanotechnology, so can upholstered furniture ever better. Nanotechnology is also helping to make furniture less flammable by coating from foam used in upholstered furniture with carbon nanofibers manufactured can reduce flammability by up to 35%. Adhesive. Nanotechnology can also be used to optimize adhesives. Interestingly, most glues lose their thickness at high temperature but powerful. Nanoglue not only withstands high temperature, it gets stronger as surround temperature increases. 5. Coating for car paint work. We all bird droppings can wreak havoc on car paint work. To combat this, a company called Nano Refill has produced a high-performance nano coating that can be used to protect your car's paintwork birds poop. The company also make coating to protect car upholstery from stains and spillages. Tennis ball. Nanotechnology has found a range of applications in the world of sports equipment with a couple of great examples coming from one of my favorite sport, tennis. Nanotechnology helps tennis ball keep their bounce for longer and make tennis rackets stronger. Computer. Without nanotechnology, we would have many electronics we use everyday life. Intel undoubtedly a leader in tiny computer processors and latest generation of Intel cores processors technology is a 10 nanometers chip. When you think nano is 1 billion of a meter, that is incredibly impressive. A few examples, mga ganina, itong ibasa na ako. Harm negative effect of nanotechnology. Nanoparticles can get into the body through the skin, lungs, digestive system. This may help create free radicals, which can cause cell damage and damage to the DNA. There is also concern that when nanoparticles are in the bloodstream, they will be able to cross the blood-brain barriers. Positive impact of nanotechnology on environment and the society. Nanotechnology provides us with a new approach to cut down waste production, reduce the emission of greenhouse gases, and discharge of hazardous chemical in the water bodies. Offer the potential for new and faster kinds of computers, more efficient power source, and life-saving medical treatments. The negative impacts of nanotechnology, environment, and the society. There are certain negative impacts of nanotechnology on environment in many ways, such as increased toxicological pollution on the environment due to the uncertain shape, size, and chemical composition of some of the nanotechnology products.